A new report by the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change indicates that the global temperatures are actually set to rise beyond the global limit of 1.5 degrees Celsius. That was the limit that was agreed on during the Paris Climate Accord. I'm smoking a hookah.
Yeah, you'll see it.
All right, let's see. The massive Dixie Fire in Northern California is now the state's largest standalone fire in history, as it spread to more than 700 square miles just over the weekend. The fire has destroyed small towns in the region, several of them, including Greenville and Canyon Dam. And as of August 8th, the fire destroyed or damaged at least 589 structures, with 14,000 more threatened as a result of this fire. Now, it's important to talk about what sparked this fire, but before we do, of course, a huge part of what has exacerbated the fire.
The reality of America's infrastructure problems are giving the Democrats zero time to waste on passing this bill if they want to maintain power moving forward. The $3.5 trillion package is being argued by moderate Democrats in both the House and the Senate, who are threatening to block it if Medicare is allowed to negotiate cheaper drug prices with the government, or if they don't lower taxes for some of their wealthier constituents in areas where the moderate Democrats are looking to win re-election in 2022, which is really what this is all about. Consistently, the people's needs aren't met because politicians are more concerned with maintaining their careers and pleasing their donor and their money supply so that they can continue to get reelected and continue to not do the jobs that we send them there to do. Now, obviously, like we just saw, our infrastructure is all over the place. The tragedy of Hurricane Katrina never would have went down if the levees were updated. The flooding that we just saw in the Northeast, that I experienced myself, never would have been so bad if infrastructure was paid more attention to. The rest of the modern world has high-speed rail, they have better highway systems, better bridge systems, they have better water irrigation systems. They're tackling real issues, really investing in the sciences, really investing in their people and their infrastructure so that we can move into the future in a more modern fashion. But instead, here in America, corporate money really clogs the system so much that we're arguing about a $3.5 trillion package that in all actuality simply isn't enough. We need more than that. But until we can tackle issues like raising taxes on the wealthy and corporations, or doing things like legalizing marijuana and taxing and regulating it, and arguably other drugs as well, so that we can find that money supply. We're always asking how we're going to pay for things, but the actions that are necessary to get the money to pay for it are the things that we're not willing to do. But moving into the future, we all know better than to continue to hold up a system that does nothing for the middle class while continuously makes the wealth gap larger and larger and larger. And infrastructure is a great example because it impacts everybody. Everybody can see the causes of this. We're living through it every single year as climate and the weather worsens. As wildfires continue to get worse, as flooding and hurricanes worsen every single year, people simply can't ignore this anymore. So, let's continue to hold our pressure on the Democrats to pass this, and for their own good. If they want any chances of winning in the coming elections, they have to have some type of a catalog that they can sell to the people to show that they really delivered. So this is crucial. So let's get it done.